Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
So I'm glad you came in today for your appointment. So some things that we did check out earlier, and that's why we're in this room talking about it a little further, is we do some checking on risk factors of dental caries and periodontal disease. And we do have a sheet here at the clinic that tells us just different things to look for.
Mm-hmm.
And you did have some spots marked here, which was, frequent sugar consumption and snacking, and then also a high carb diet, and then the lack of brushing. So with those three things, you are at a high risk for dental caries disease, and that just means dental caries is the same as a cavity.
Okay.
So that's just a different way of saying that. So you are at a high risk for cavities in the mouth, and then definitely with the lack of brushing and stuff like that, that's going to really increase that chance of those cavities happening quicker.
Okay.
And then from there, you do have some gingivitis as well. Gingivitis is just inflammation in the gums at this point. It is reversible. So with the lack of brushing and flossing, that's going to kind of go quicker into the periodontitis.
Okay.
Has anyone ever explained this to you before at all?
No.
So periodontitis is going to be some bone loss happening, and then that bone loss will just keep happening if you don't stop it or do anything about it at this point. So what you have is reversible, so as long as you start flossing and brushing, maybe change up your diet a little bit to help with that, you can definitely have a healthy mouth, but we want to stop it before it gets to that point.
Yeah.
So I'll let you have that chart so you can look at that. And then for the other risk factors on here, for the periodontal risk factors, you didn't have too many on here. There was just some bleeding on probing, which obviously with that gingivitis, there's going to be some bleeding because that is an infection.
Okay.
So, and just some visible stain on the teeth, which a lot of people do have the stain, so I wouldn't be too worried about that.
Okay.
And obviously just kind of some calculus, which is the hardened plaque on the teeth, and we want to get that off with the cleaning. So I just wanted to let you know about some things that you can change to help, decrease the gingivitis and, stop that process. So like I said, when there's plaque on the teeth and then you have sugar, added or anything else, like some of the cariogenic foods that help cause cavities, that's going to produce acid production, and that's going to produce those dental caries.
Okay.
So then some things you can do is rinse your mouth out with water after eating those sugary foods. You definitely want to, add in flossing, brushing twice or even 3 times a day after eating. And then try to just kind of cut back on some of those foods, like the breads and the pasta. I did see in your food diary here that, I like my bread too, but just to kind of, cut back on that stuff.
Okay.
And then definitely those frequent snacks, like the Snicker bars and DQ, pumpkin pie blizzard. So just, adding in the nuts and cheese, those are kind of some options. They're still healthy, good for you. But I think your overall health is good. There's just some changes that maybe need to happen. And actually, if you do change your diet a little bit, that will help your inflammation and the things causing some of this as well. A lot of people don't realize that whatever goes into the mouth is systemic and goes through the whole body.
Okay.
So, anything that starts with the mouth is going to cause, problems in other places.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wrote down a couple things. I know you're vegetarian, so just some ways to kind of increase that protein and those vitamins that are going to help with the oral cavity and help your oral health. So a couple things are an egg, cheese, quinoa, I think I'm saying that right, brown rice, that would be some things to increase the protein.
Okay.
And then, let's see here, some vitamins that are essential, vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin D. So vitamin A can be found in sweet potatoes, spinach, pumpkin, and carrots. And that's going to be really good for helping reduce perio disease and some inflammation, and also helps with immune function.
Okay.
So when, you're sick and stuff, that's going to help. And so does vitamin C. So kind of whenever there's something going on in your body, those are going to, come in and help reduce those things. And then also the vitamin D does help with inflammation in the tissues, so that will help if you increase your vitamin D intake. And that's also going to be, let me see here, green peppers, citrus foods, tomatoes, and strawberries. So
all of those.
Yeah, those are some easy ways that you can change to kind of keep going here. So I want to give you just a couple more things, just some more sheets that show. Let me see here. These are just some options we do have that you might want to pick up. Just some different antiseptics, some mouth rinses, I guess, to help, with that inflammation and just your overall health. But I think if you stay on the track of, increase your brushing and flossing, I think you can enjoy those foods and those other tips along with it. You can still enjoy the foods you like, but still keep your oral health healthy. So, any questions at all?
No, I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.